And we straight away cut across to breaking news coming in as the Supreme Court has set up a 12-member national task force to streamline the process of oxygen allocation to all the states and union territories. Remember, the top court had also pulled up the center when it came to supplying more oxygen. And while the supply and procurement of oxygen that is getting smoother by the day, the Supreme Court has also set up a 12-member national task force to streamline the process of oxygen allocation to all states and union territories. Rhythm is joining us on the phone line with more details. Over to you, Rhythm.
Yes, the NTS that has been set up by the top court is being done to ensure that everything Suesha is done in a scientific domain knowledge manner. The NTS will have medical experts and doctors from across the country as its members. It will also have a cabinet secretary to the union government as its convener. It will specifically be addressing issues that are related to oxygen location to different states, reviewing, suggesting measures to ensure the availability of essential drugs and medicines, and to adopt remedial measures to ensure preparedness for further emergencies. They've also given out names in an alphabetical order of people who will be a part of this. It includes Dr. Trehan, Dr. Rahul Pandit, who've also been a part of several questions that we've had answered on Republic TV. The task force, the court has said, will be at liberty to draw up human resources from the Union of Government also. It will be at liberty to nominate officers to the rank of additional joint secretary to depute for them. And several such things have been also given out by the court. The reason that the court has given for this has also been given out. The rationale for constituting a task force at a national level, the court says in para 23, is to facilitate a public health response to the pandemic based on scientific and specialized domain knowledge. We expect, the Supreme Court says, the leading experts in the country will associate and work with the task force. This will facilitate a meeting of minds. The larger picture, the national policy that everyone has been looking for in this unprecedented human crisis, Suesha, the Supreme Court says this task force will enable the decision makers to have inputs which will go beyond finding ad hoc solutions. Suesha, we've seen through the last few days how high courts across the country have been trying to find solutions. And like this, future course action can be taken by these task forces where the Supreme Court says there will be a meeting of minds and the formulation of scientific strategies.
This is extremely important, Rhythm, because we've also seen at an earlier stage to how states were fighting amongst each other when it came to oxygen supply and procurement in their particular states. So obviously the Supreme Court has looked into the matter and pulled up both the center and the states, and now this should certainly make that process much smoother. Thank you, Rhythm, for these details.